Mel, Alabama, it's squad,
You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling. R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling. R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling. R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling. R.I.P. Yummy. I don't know about your city, but man got hitters. And all the hitters started from little niggas. Gotta get a bag, quick to get paid. Yummy is a hitter, I know around my age. 9mm, I don't fuck around. Chopper stand tall, don't get gunned down. Ask you what you claiming, if you ain't 7'4", look you in your face, cock it back and let it blow. Got the 30 clip, make you disappear like a magic trick. Act as y'all bitch. You think I ain't drilling, y'all dummies. Nigga, this a message, R.I.P. Lil Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Lil nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Lil nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Lil nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Lil nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy. Yummy was a hitter, push a nigga shit back, gutter in my blood, leave a nigga laying flat, 40 in my hand. Lil mouse, I'm taking lies if you fuck around. Your life flash before your eyes, I'm a real nigga. Keep it on me, never lacking, all my niggas rolling. Killing niggas back, they shopping, R.I.P. Lil Yummy. 107 where he posted, man, he was a hitter. Chop him down, chop him rolling, 7-4, I'm begging. Don't get hit on song style, GD and I'm claiming. Little niggas going wild, 50 shot tech. 40 piece on 40 blow up, disrespect my niggas. 30 clip, yeah bitch, I'm blowing. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy. You think that I ain't in it? You a fucking dummy. Little nigga drilling, R.I.P. Yummy.
somebody's house to snatch in the iPhones. That's how people exist. And until you can provide an alternative to that, you don't have the moral authority to tell these young people, don't do it.
Even warm weather in the summer plays a role.
It being hot out doesn't make people shoot each other, but we get a lot more multiple victim incidents because people are congregating more and there's more potential for conflict because more people are out socializing.
You see your mama!
And in the summer, raw emotion is often displayed at crime scenes, like this incident in North Lawndale in June, where an armed man was killed by police.
They shot him inside, he running, they shot him inside the car.
What side, what car?
They car in the Tahoe. He was running and they shot him while they was in the car.
My brother didn't know what was going on. He trying to get out of the situation that he ain't want to be in. I know what a drive-by is, I ain't slow. That's when somebody shoot out their car at you and keep driving. That's what they did to my brother.
We have one angel that I'm not gonna say didn't make it because we're gonna keep the spirit here. This message is to that public enemy that took that baby. And it's personal with us. And it's personal with anybody that wanna keep quiet and don't wanna turn him in.
And the victims of these crimes seem to be younger, often little children.
51, 47, 99, 11.
We were coming from a family function, and I seen friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, and they would traditionally, that's where they go to pop their fireworks. You would never think for a moment that it being in the park playing with your kids that you got to worry about them being shot.
What do you tell your kids when they ask you questions about scenes like this? How do you explain it to them?
They gotta just stop and pray. Everything in God's happen. Everything in God's hands is just everything's happen for a reason, I guess. Just we have to stay out the way. We play in the house from now on.
As 2013 ends, families and friends of those lost to gun violence are trying to pick up the pieces after this year of tragedy.
I'm in the first quarter, for the last quarter of the first 12 months of my life without my daughter.
The mother of Hydea Pendleton, that honors student gunned down in broad daylight in a Southside Park last January, has become a spokeswoman against the proliferation of firearms.
People have come to me and they've asked me, it's been time now, so how you doing? And the real fact of the matter is, I'm still on the hospital floor. I walk down the street practically every day, and someone taps me and say, aren't you that girl mother? See, that's the difference in the profile. You know, there are some people that get to mourn privately, and you get to choose when you want to remember and choose when to forget. But I have to respect that people remember always.
It's sad not being able to see all my friends here, but I know I'm gonna make new friends and stuff. It's just I like the ones I have now.
Meanwhile, one of Hydea's friends has moved away to a Massachusetts boarding school, where she is still inspired by her lost companion.
So her name is Kaylin Jones. She's 16 years old. She was a classmate and good friend of Hydea Pendleton, and she was there when Hydea was shot. She held Hydea's hand as Hydea lay on the street. And since that's happened, she has gotten accepted into boarding school. So she attends Deerfield Academy in Western Massachusetts. It's a really elite, high-achieving boarding school, and she started there in early September.
In Chicago, it feels like everyone has similar perspectives because we all come from, urban setting, but it's not the same here because a lot of these kids, I don't want to knock them, but they don't know what it means to really struggle in any sense of the word. I think I have 2 Polaroids that I really like that were of me and Hydea, but I'm gonna leave them here.
January 29th is the day that Hydea Pendleton died. So when the 29th of every month rolls around, she kind of has a different reaction to it. Either she's able to get up and go about her day, or on some days it just paralyzes her.
Some days when I wake up on the 29th, it's really bad and I can't get out of bed and I'm crying all day. And then sometimes I think I'm not being sad enough. And then I always go back to thinking it's probably my fault because she wasn't gonna come to the park that day, and then I was like, no, come on, we'll go like to Potbelly's later or whatever, like come to the park with me. And then some people, I'm just like, oh, like I just like lost my friend this year, you know, like I lost my best friend this year. I don't like say like, oh, like my best friend got shot, or oh, like I was with my best friend and then she got shot, and like, oh, I like held my best friend's hand like while she was dying. Like I just kind of keep it vague.
Why is that, you think?
Because then if you get there, like then you get questions that like they may sound like really stupid to you, but then like it's just because of like where they're from. Like someone's like, oh, like was she in a gang or something like that, and then I'm like, oh my god, like no, I really don't want to do this. I was just like, I'm gonna do it like for her, and like if she could, she would probably apply too. So whenever I'm like feeling discouraged or like I feel like I'm like alone, I always like remember that I was like, I know you're with me, and like I just always like hear her voice like when I check my grades or like I do good on tests, and she's just like, oh, I'm so proud of you, K-Bear. I'm like, thanks.
So what attracted you to him? And I mean, what
We
was...
used to be on the trampoline singing together in grammar school.
Any idea then why or who would want to hurt him or what?
No, because I never really asked Robert too much about what he was doing.
Erin Wells prepares for Christmas without the father of her 5 children, Robert Douglas. He was killed in the Gresham neighborhood in June.
The last 6 months, they have been a roller coaster. There are good moments, there are bad moments. Sometimes my kids are good, sometimes they have their bad moments where they cry.
She bit my hair!
I still would like to get out of the city, but you know, they gave me a promotion at work and a little bit more money. So that's what I'm clinging to right now. We're trying to have a regular holiday. If one of my kids isn't acting out at school, like Kyrie, who told his teacher he wanted to die. So now they want him to go see a psychiatrist. Robert just wanted, I don't know what it was. He just wanted to be the center of attention. Why he wanted to be in the street when he didn't have to be. I think he made more money cutting hair than being in the street. But he just didn't want to stand on his feet all day. I became a parent at 17. That didn't mean I just gave up and said, you know what, I'm just going to be on welfare my whole life and I'm just not going to do anything with myself. No, the second I saw my child, I said, you know what, I got to get myself together. I got to make sure I finish school. I got to make sure I go to college. I got to make sure I get a job. I got to make sure I dress you, I can feed you, I can take care of you. With the other parent or by myself.
I have a 17-year-old that's locked up on his very first drug case. While he's in jail, I lose my third oldest son that's right behind him. 17 and 16. I have one in jail and I have one that just passed away.
Joseph Brewer lost his 16-year-old